Hey students, this is day 2 on the lesson on displays of proportional relationships, and you should be able to continue further, expand on what we talked about yesterday on representations of proportional relationships. All right, so let's scroll down to where we left off. All right, example 3, a proportional relationship is modeled by the equation y equals 5x. Complete the table for each x value. B, graph the ordered pair in the table and connect the ordered pairs with the line. So in the graph provided, I don't know why it's saying table. What is the unit rate for this proportional relationship? So multiply. So now they're giving you the equation this time, and you're using that equation to get all your y values. So all you're really going to be doing is substituting. So you're going to have y equals 5 times negative 2. They're giving you the value for x here, and that ends up being negative 10. Y equals 5 times 1, excuse me, and that is 5. And this is supposed to be a negative. I don't know why. So negative 1 is negative 5. It doesn't make any sense. Y equals 5 times 0. So that is 0. Y equals 5 times 1, and that is 5. And y equals 5 times 2, and that is 10. And okay, so now, excuse me, now we're going to graph these ordered pairs. And there might be a point or two that doesn't fit on this graph. It's totally okay. We just need, unfortunately, I provided a graph that's too small, but that's okay. So let's look at these points. Let's ordered pair them. Your ordered pairs are kind of given over here. So it's negative 2, negative 10, negative 1, negative 5, 0, 0, 1, 5, and 2, 10. So negative 2, negative 10. We don't have 10 over here, so we're just going to skip that one. Negative 1, negative 5. So 1 to the left and down 5. That's your first ordered pair. 0, 0, right in the origin. No, these graphs have to go right through the origin. And 1, 5 is right here. And now all you're going to do is connect your points. So that's what we have. We've checked off completing the table, graphing it, and now what is the unit rate? The unit rate is already given to you in your equation. Remember, your unit rate is the ratio of y over x, okay? And that m ends up being your unit rate every single time, because if you solve for m, it ends up being y over x. So your unit rate is 5 or 5 over 1, whichever way you want to write it. Okay. This is extra example 3. I want you to pause the video and see if you get the same answer as me. All right, welcome back. Let's go through this problem together. So y equals 4x is the equation they're giving to you. Now complete the table. So in y equals 4 times negative 2, because remember, this is the equation they're giving you to you. You're substituting the x value that has been given to you. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Y equals 4 times negative 1, negative 4. Y equals 4 times 0, which is 0. Y equals 4 times 1, which is 4. Y equals 4 times 2, which is 8. Now graph the ordered pairs. Well, let's write the ordered pairs first. So your ordered pairs are negative 2, negative 8, negative 1, negative 4, 0, 0, 1, 4, 1, 4, and 2, 8. Negative 2, negative 8. So I know this is negative 7, so I'm just going to go one below and just write it like that, okay? Just guesstimating where it is. Negative 1, negative 4, 0, 0, 1, 4, and 2, 8. And now you're just going to connect the points and have your graph. And the unit rate, just like we said last time, your equation is y equals 4x. That makes your unit rate going to be unit rate is 4 or 4 over 1. Okay. Let's do a word problem. The McDonald and Jefferson families both went camping last weekend. The information below shows a relationship between the number of minutes X they drove and the number of miles Y driven. After an hour driving, how much further did the McDonald family drive compared to the Jefferson family? So you need to know minutes. So helpful hint, find the unit rate for each family. So we know unit rate for the McDonald family is given to you. It's 1.25. Write the equation for the Jefferson family. So we need to actually find this equation first. Remember how we did it in a problem where we actually extracted, well, let's find the unit rate. So this point over here is 4, 3. This point here is 8, 6. So unit rate is going to be y over x. So it's going to be 3 over 4. That's one of them. And let's just check the other one. It's 6 over 8. And that does simplify to 3 over 4. And since this is giving it to you as a decimal, let's use it as a decimal in this one. So 3 over 4 is going to be 0.75. And if you needed to use a calculator for that, then you could have. 0.75. So our equation is going to be y equals 0.75x. Okay. And now we have to substitute. We want to know how far they drove in an hour. So this is in minutes, and there are 60 minutes in an hour. So it's going to be y equals 0.75 times 60. Whoops, 60, not 6. So what is that? So 0.75 times 60. I'm going to do the long multiplication here times 60. So 0, 0, 3. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 3 is 45, and this 2 decimal places, so it's y. So y equals 45 minutes. So 45 miles. Wait. Yeah, 45 miles. All right, and now let's figure out how much it is for the McDonald family. So y equals 1.25 times 60. Again, I did the same thing. 60. So 1.25 times 60. So 0. 6 times 5 is 30. 12 plus 3 is 15. 6 times 1, 6 plus 1, 5. And then 2 decimal places again. So y equals 75. So this is 75 miles. So let's look at what the question is asking. How much farther did the McDonald family drive in compared to the Jefferson family? They're asking for how much farther they went. And that means you have to subtract. So 75 minus 45 equals 30. So McDonald family drove 30 miles farther than the Jefferson family. Okay, family. All right, next question. Sarah mowed lawns. The equation y equals 15x represents the relationship between the number of lawns she mows, x, with her total earnings, y. Jared also mows lawn. His earnings are shown in the table. So Sarah, we know Sarah is y equals 15x. Now what we need to do is find out the equation for Jared. Who earns more per lawn mowed? Okay, so let's find out what the equation is. So what we need to do is find the unit rate. So this is going to be that y over x. We don't do this one because the 0 is in the x. So 12 over 1. 24 over 2 equals 12 over 1. 36 over 3 equals 12 over 1. And 48 over 4 equals 12 over 1. All right. So Jared's equation is y equals 12x. Because because that is our unit rate. That is our M. And now let's who earned more per lawn mowed. So per lawn mowed means for one lawn. So X equals 1. For one lawn, who earned more? So let's figure out the math. So we already know from here, for one lawn mowed, Gerald earns $12. For one lawn mowed here, so that's going to be Y equals 15 times 1, and Y equals 15, so that's $15. So that means Sarah earns more. Sarah earns $3 more than Jared for each lawn mowed. All right, guys, it's the end of our notes. I hope that helps you with more application types of problems for a unit rate in displays. Bye.